Cayman Islands. I got up 5 o'clock and now it's around probably 6. But before I do so, I definitely needed to hair and update you guys. Take the style right here. Let me. By the way, before I go any further, can you see and hear me clearly? Okay. So I've been wearing these braids for like a week or look how bad now. I mean, but considering the fact that I washed them. Hi, good morning. It's blurry. All right, let me fix that. Thank you for letting me know. Let me fix that for you. Oh, is it now? Is it much better now? Can you see and hear me much clearer now? Let me know, guys. By the way, thanks to the 2 person that gave me a thumbs up so far. You are super duper awesome. What time is it in your country? Is the image better, guys? Awesome. So, right. So this is what my hair looks like. For those that missed it just now because of how blurry it was. Sorry, guys. I'm not wearing any makeup or anything. I'm just up out of bed. This is what the back looks like. I washed my hair. What I'm going to do, well, attempt to do with the beads on, because I really won't be reaching the ends where the beads are. But for the most part, the part of my hair that is exposed will be moisturized. Hi, Miss. Awesome. Awesome, guys. So it's 6:41. Hi, San. Thanks for joining. So, guys, you already know that I like to use my Shea Butter moisturizer for my hair. This is my DIY Shea Butter. It is super creamy. There's a lot of good stuff that I put in it. I have videos that I make different versions based on the needs of a person's or particular client here or what I need for myself. So you definitely can find that in my DIY playlist. This is what I'll be using to moisturize and seal my hair today, alongside with this Afro Love product. This is a product that I've been using for a long time. I have not used it in a while because it's a Dominican product and I could not find it locally, and I just didn't bother to get it because I have awesome this. But when I do my moisture routine for protective style, I like to put in a little bit extra. Reason being is that I feel like if I put a little bit extra, I do not have to moisturize my protective style as frequently because the hair is clumped together. It retains moisture more. Not only that, I feel like I work out a lot and I'm constantly washing my hair in a protective style, and I do not want to overstrip my hair. So even though sometimes I'll be only using like a regular conditioner or just my aloe vera to clean my scalp, I do like to coat my hair to make sure that it is protected before, and that's why I use my products really heavy. Hi Joyce, good morning to you. Hi Ida. Miss you too, my dear. Hi Denise, good morning to you. So the first thing I'm going to go in with is a little bit of this. I prefer to go in with water first, but for some reason I feel like I'm going to use this today, and then I'll go over with my African Shea Butter. By the way, this product is super creamy, smells really good. And I'm not taking off those gold beads either. Like, the parts of my hair that I can see, those are the parts that I'll definitely be moisturizing, because those are the part that is exposed to the elements as well. Hi Darby, good morning to you. Hi Janine. Welcome to the live stream, guys. So you're in my home. And if you're wondering where Steven is at, he's still sleeping. But you guys are at home with me. I'm not yet at work. Alright, so you'll notice that I'm not putting this product on my scalp. I have resolved to stop putting butters and creams on my scalp. So if at all I want to use a product on my scalp, it will be like my rosemary oil and stuff like that to stimulate growth and to sort of moisturize my scalp when needs be. But I stop putting creams and butters on my scalp. My scalp is sensitive and I do not want that built up or clogging going on or the irritation from these heavy products. While it's good for my hair because it helps to really seal the moisture in the strand, where my scalp is concerned, I prefer not to. And if you have sensitive scalp, I'll recommend that you do not put heavy products on your scalp. All right. So Dre G is asking, is this a daily process of moisturizing and do you massage daily? I do not moisturize daily, and here's the reason why. When I first started my natural hair growth journey, I moisturized daily because my hair was dehydrated. In other words, it's not something that I usually practice. And as soon as I learned the importance of moisturizing hair, I definitely would do it more frequently because my hair would get dry so much easier. So I'd constantly be moisturizing. The moment I learned about my hair in terms of what my hair like, my hair's porosity, and different products that really keep the moisture in my strands longer, I started moisturizing less frequently because my hair doesn't need the frequent moisture because I already discovered something that held the moisture for a longer time, if that makes any sense to you. So right now I moisturize my hair 2 to 3 times for the week, sometimes just 2 times, even 1 time, God forbid, when I'm busy, but I try to keep my moisture game going. So I'm now just gonna go in with a little bit of my African shea butter. This will be available to y'all in June, of course, when I launch my product line. I'm super excited for those that are planning to come here for the launch. I see your emails. As soon as I get a concrete date, I'm back and forth with the hotel where I'll be having the event to secure, the date and to choose the best venue for us. And as soon as I have that concrete, definitely I'll be sending you guys an email so you can buy your plane ticket. Sorry guys, my phone was ringing just now. So I'm just working that moisturizer in. What protective style you guys are wearing now? So Renee say I use castor oil, but I'm not consistent. Consistency is key, girl. Like, if you want to see result in anything, not just hair, anything at all, you have to be consistent. So try. If this is something that is really important to you, try and be consistent. So Dre G is asking, what year did I start and what length? That's a hard question because pretty much I've had natural hair all of my life. There was a brief point in high school when I was like probably in grade 7 or 8 or 9, thereabout. One of those earlier years in high school that I relaxed my hair, but I quickly went back to natural because like you can see, well, this is not a good judgment of how my hair looks as in terms of thinness, because my hair inside of braids is super ridiculously thin. In twists it's nice and poofy, and out is a big fur ball. But my hair is very thin. Back in high school it was really messy. I put relaxer in it and it just broke off. I had to quickly go back to natural hair. It was a disaster. Plus the relaxer would just burn me constantly. I still have spots in my hair where I think no hair grew back or is thinner in that area since I've been getting all those burns. And I do realize that those sections that I had a lot of burn in tend to have more hair loss and wide apart. And I know it's not just my mind, because I remember where I used to get the burns, like in these areas around here and on my edges. Well, my edges are great now, thank God. I don't have edge problems, but the rest of my hair is a struggle sometimes. But you asked what year I started. I remember starting out first probably in grade 11. I went back natural in grade 10, grade 11. And then that time I did not know about natural hair care. So I only had my hair grow the longest, probably 2.5 inches. And I have pictures. Like, if you have not seen my hair growth journey video, you should definitely check that out, because I have pictures and videos from when my hair was much shorter. I managed to grow to waist length within 8 years of starting my natural hair journey since then. And then because of the hair loss issue and stress and other stuff that I encountered, I did a big chop. That's also there. I did a live big chop once. It wasn't really me cutting off all my hair, but I cut a significant amount off and it went shorter. But before that, I did a real big chop. Then my hair grew back. So this for me is about 2.5 years to 3 years almost worth of growth. And this is shrinking. Do not judge this. Like the recent video that I posted, one of them I did a length check. My hair is somewhere down here at the moment. When it's out, this is where it is, right here. Yeah. So I'm getting back there. Within 2.5 years, I'm supposed to be back at waist length. Yeah. Thank you, Carrie. Right, so Darby says, I started my braids last night, but I didn't finish it because my baby was up half the night, so I have to stop and give her the attention she needs. Ah, Darby, I know how that can be. I've had those days when Stephen was a baby. But you know what? The thing about braids is that they take a longer time to be ruined, so you can actually have the style for a while without, you know, it getting all messy. So you can take your time to finish them. Hi, Nikki Dancy. Good morning to you. Welcome for those that are joining us, and thanks to the 17 person that gave us a thumbs up so far. You guys are super duper awesome. Right, so I already moisturized my hair. What I'm going to do now is just freshen the ones in the front. I'm not taking them out. This is how I freshen them, and I'm only doing the ones in the front because I pretty much don't care about the back. Like I don't care how it looks, but I know when the front here I know about back. I just want to know that my hair is healthy, it is cared for, it is moisturized. But today, just because we're on camera, let's fix this baby in the front. I'm going to be using some rubber bands. So let me get a comb. I really should be doing this, you know, because I'm going to work out. Like I'm all dressed to hit the run. But I'm just showing you guys what I'll do if I have to go somewhere. So this is my Shine and Jam. I like to use this on my edges. I don't use it every day or too often, but just in case I have to, I have it handy dandy. So I'm just gonna take Thank you, Nikki, for giving us a thumbs up. Thanks to all of us that are watching. Any questions that you guys have to ask, don't be afraid to shoot them in the comment section. So I'm just using the Shine and Jam to start and neat. I mean, I don't even need the rubber band. I even go through the struggle of adding it. Oh yeah, for you, for me. All right, let's do it. All right, so I'm using a rubber band. Can you guys see and hear me clearly? That's okay, Nikki. I'm trying not to do it tight because I do not like anything that puts tension on my scalp whatsoever. Like, I'd literally take them back out. So I'm just going to wrap it just 2 or 3 times. See how fresh that looks already? Like a whole new braid, right? Yeah, that's what we do when we want our braids to look new or to give us that kind of facelift. Yeah, that's what we do. Hi, Angel. That's awesome, Angel. If that's what works for you, stick to it. The best thing, guys, I could recommend, find a regimen that works for you and stick to it till the end. Consistency and time does the trick. Like I have this client at the salon. She signed up to do the laser therapy some time ago last year. I think it was last year, August. Yes, that was it. I got to check the record, but I think it was last year, August, if my memory serves me correct. She wanted to do laser because she has thinning hair at her edges, and also in the center of her hair she has a lot of alopecia going on in there. What I did notice was that my client wears a lot of wigs. She loves wigs. First she was just wearing them as a style, but now she's wearing it as a cover up because that's how bad her edges are now. But you know what? I started treating her and her edges started growing back slowly. Now, usually with that treatment and based on the progression of her edges, I was expecting better result with the duration of the time since I started. It was giving good result, but I expected better. But then I realized that she was constantly wearing wigs, and the wigs that she wore was constantly on her edges, like the band was always there, and that was what was counterproductive to the treatment. So I told her, my dear, you spend so much money to come and get this laser therapy. I really want you to see the best results. I don't want you to waste your money, but also I like whatever I do to really work. I like seeing the clients getting the results that they want. It makes me feel good, and it makes them feel good. So I said, do not waste your money unless you plan to really do whatever it takes to get your hair back. And right now, the wig is not the best option. And it wasn't the first time I spoke to her about it. I said, you wearing the wig is defeating the whole purpose of you treating it. Don't you see that the edge is growing back? She said, yes. And I said, well, I have done this type of treatment so often to know that you could have seen far much better results based on my experience with other treatments and people with worse condition than yourself if you stop wearing the wigs. Of course, I understand that it was very insecure for her, the fact that her edges were gone, you know. But then, y'all know, I don't do extension. But I am also a person that is fair and logical, and I think this way. I had to give her an option to choose the less of two evils, yeah? So while she would not be confident to wear her hair out, and I would not suggest it because I saw the damage and I knew how it would look. Plus this person is a professional. She needs to be at her office. She can't. That's embarrassing, and that affects your self-esteem to a greater extent than most people think. I suggested to her that she could try a crochet style. Of course, that would work out far better. And the crochet style that I recommended was the one where your hair was braided to the back and then you crochet the hair over it, which my assistant Jody would happily do for her. She does a good job with that. She started doing that. She looks really nice. The crochet covered her edges. She did like a side part and her edges were covered. And then I saw that her hair started growing so nicely. Even her start seeing it before there was no hair for us to cornrow back. Like the edges were always just a bald patch right there. Now we're catching hair from here to bring it to the back. I'm saying this to say that guys, sometimes we never know the result that we may achieve unless we stick to a plan, unless we try to, find the best way out. Like if hair is important to you, try to do the best to take care of it, trying to do the best to really nurture your hair. If it's not something that's that important, fine. You're just watching me because you like to watch me. That's also okay because that's you. But over here, I am really serious about healthy hair. Thank you. So I got my beads here at Kmart here and Beauty Supply here in the Cayman Island. Yeah. So Margaret is asking if I add anything to my shea butter. Margaret, I do add a lot of stuff. I do not put raw shea butter on my hair. Not that it cannot be done, but it's really thick. But my shea butter, I want it to be moisturizing. This is what I want from my shea butter recipe. I want it to moisturize my hair. I want it to act as a heat protectant, not just from blow drying, because I hardly blow dry my hair, but this is something I use on my clients' hair regularly, and my clients tend to blow dry their hair like twice for the month, or three, or once per the month, or 3 times every year. So I use that as a heat protectant as well. I need for it to be, did I say moisturizing? Yeah, moisturizing. I need for it to help me to retain more length, in that I needed to straighten my hair. So the things that I add to my shea butter recipe is designed just for that, to give moisture, to act as a heat protectant, to strengthen the hair, and to help to retain moisture for a longer time. So definitely I do. If you have not seen my DIY playlist, I have several different African shea butter, whipped cream, and moisturizing, recipes there. You should definitely check it out, Margaret, because I do DIY so you guys can do it at home. Good morning, Tamika. Yes, you're early because you're at my house and I'm just about ready to go exercising. I have to fit in that Cinderella dress for my product launch, you know. Outside of that, I've been working out for a while. Lost 30 pounds and still going. Like, I yo-yo, like, I lost 30 pounds and then I gained back 5 because I was slacking off. You know, that period where you're really doing it, but you're so focused on doing other stuff that you slip up. But I'm back at it again and we're going strong. Any question that you guys have? We've been in the live stream for 20 minutes. I have moisturized my hair. I refreshed the front so it looks a little bit fresh. Don't you guys think so? The back, like we said, we don't care. But I'm going to show you anyway. This is what it looks like in the back. Yeah. So the fronts look good again. You should definitely alter your routine to suit the climate where you're going to be living, Nikki Dancy. I can talk more about that in another video or live stream. Hi, Joyce. Thank you, Tamika. I'm super duper excited. Like, you know what would be cool? I know you guys will be watching the launch on live stream, but it would be so cool if you guys start saving your money, buy a ticket. Like, I know if you're in the UK or in the States or in certain areas, you don't need a visa to come to the Cayman Islands. It's so nice to see you guys come and shop. Like, we do so much videos and pictures together. I was like, oh, these guys are from my YouTube channel. Oh gosh, that's so nice. Like, yeah. Anyway, guys, if you don't have any more questions, I think it's getting later and I definitely need to go for a few runs. Thank you guys for coming to keep my company. Thank you for coming to join me. Hi, Tahor. Good morning to you, my darling. Nice to see you. So, okay, so Robin has a question. My natural hair is crunchy dry from too much protein in homemade oils. How can I add moisture to prevent it from drying out? It is thin in my crown. So first question I want to ask you, Robin, how do you know that it's crunchy and dry because of protein? Like, I know you could know, but I'm asking you, what indication give you that, what did you notice that give you that indication that this may be from too much protein? But also I'd suggest to you, if that is indeed the case and you know that that's a fact, I'd recommend to you that you up your deep conditioning game. Yeah, do a clarifying shampoo every now and again, but do a clarifying shampoo and do a really nice deep conditioner, like a professional graded deep conditioner. And then follow through with a light oil, you know, or light cream and moisturizer on your hair. Try not to use too much of a heavy product, but just enough to make your hair moisturize. Do a protective style for a while and keep it that way. Over time, that will help. Natural ingredients are awesome, Robin, but you just need to know what your hair needs at the right time. Like for my clients and myself personally, I never repeat the same treatment consistently unless that's definitely what the hair needs. For example, if the hair is constantly dry, I need to do hair is hydrated optimally. I definitely want to go in and balance everything else for the strand. You know, the hair needs protein, it needs moisture, it needs to be detoxed. You know, your strands need some amount of reconstruction at times. So based on that, I'll definitely go in with different treatments for not just my hair, but also my clients. So each time they come, I never give them the same thing. Sometimes it's necessary to repeat treatments more than once, 2 times, 3 times, but you have to rotate based on the needs of the hair. And that's why it's good to talk to the professionals sometimes. Get a professional to look at your hair. Natural remedies are really good, but you definitely need to know how to use them for your advantage. Hi, Jada. Good morning to you. Hi, Bird Choice. Good morning. Right. So we need to work on your dryness. Do you do deep conditioners, Robin? If yes, what do you normally use for your deep conditioning? And also, do you know your hair's porosity? Because that really plays a huge part in how well our hair moisturize and retain the moisture. No. So that's your answer right there. Girl, deep conditioning is going to change your life. Like, I promise you. It will. So do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Every single time you wash your hair, try to do a deep conditioner. And by the way, I did not ask you that question. How often do you shampoo your hair? If water rolls off your hair, chances are you have low porosity hair. And if that's the case, girl, stay away from protein that you have to leave on your hair. While your hair still needs protein, avoid leaving it on your hair. Do like deep conditioners with protein and make sure it's thoroughly washed off. Do not do oils with protein or leave-in products with protein. Why do you wash your hair weekly? I understand that some persons may have itchy scalp, dandruff, seborrheic dermatitis, and other scalp condition that requires them washing their hair more frequently. But if that's not you, that can contribute to the dryness. So if you have to wash your hair weekly, I would suggest doing shampoo twice per month and do a co-wash in between for the other wash sessions. Or just use things like aloe vera, different stuff, just to clean your scalp, focus on your scalp and clean your scalp. But I do not recommend for dry hair that you constantly be putting on loads of shampoo, stripping away the natural oils from it. Same to you. All right, Robin, you definitely need a hair regimen. So it's not about just oiling the hair, it's about, how you handle the hair in general. So you want to make sure you are on a routine schedule. Oh, so if you don't use shampoo, you definitely have to clarify your hair. All right? One thing that shampoo does, not using shampoo for a while is good, but it can also be very bad, because over time loading all those products on your scalp and on your hair, if you're not clarifying it properly, can weigh the hair out. It can lock out moisture from entering the strand, and it can result to breakage over time. So you want to make sure that your hair is not built up in terms of having a lot of product built up on it by clarifying your hair every now and again. So even if you decide not to use shampoo regularly, at least every now and again, definitely use shampoo. Aloe vera is good. All right, thanks guys for coming. I have to go for a run now. It was nice. I hope I can do this again tomorrow morning. Yeah, we'll talk about something else. Until next time, guys, write your question down, whatever you want to ask me tomorrow or any other time that I come live. Bye.